As amazing fun as it is, riding out on the open road isn't without its risks. But if you learn to read the road, then you'll become aware of and can then anticipate any potential hazards.
So here's a few valuable pointers. When riding in an urban environment, it's especially important to scan the horizon, the road ahead, from left to right for any potential hazards like roadworks, junctions, pedestrians jumping out or walking out, and parked cars, to name but a few.
A large part of the process of looking ahead and taking in what's around you is the ability to anticipate. Now, the more you ride and the greater the variety of terrain that you ride on, the more heightened this skill will become, simply because you become more familiar with different situations and the potential hazards that might be on offer.
Okay, you can't be expected to read the mind of a pedestrian who might just be about to step into the middle of the road. But what you can do is try and anticipate what they're going to do by their body language. Are they looking? Are they even aware?
Whoa!
Are they more interested in what's on their phone than what's going on in the road?
Now, it's a really good idea to get into the habit of trying to make eye contact with drivers at junctions. That way you can get a pretty good idea about whether they've seen you or not. You can also read their body language to try to gauge what they might do next. Although you should never ever assume that you know. So it's a good idea to always cover your brakes and perhaps just slow down a little bit when you're not sure.
Reading the road on a descent is another skill that takes a little while to learn, because descending safely isn't just about accomplished bike handling, it's about the ability to read the road so you know what's going up ahead, because things are happening at a far higher speed.
Yeah, because of those higher speeds, your reaction times and also your braking distances are going to be far longer. So you need to look much further ahead to give you that extra breathing space. And then other things you're looking for, perhaps you need to pay more attention to the entry and exit points of corners. As well as other hazards that you might normally encounter. Whoa.
Although storm drains, potholes and manhole covers, like these ones here, are part of the fabric of our roads, it can be very easy to become complacent and therefore unstuck. So the best way to avoid them is to miss them out in the first place. And the way to do that, as we said before, is look ahead and up the road, scanning for the upcoming hazards. And that way you can take a nice considered line without the need to swerve dangerously.
But you always need to check over your shoulder for any traffic. And as well, you need to be aware if you've got any riders with you, you point out the hazards so that they can miss them as well. And then if you're moving out the way of parked cars, you also want to allow a little bit more space just in case someone opens a car door into your path. It's also quite a nice little idea to look into the car, see whether anyone's in there. Now it might give you an indication of whether or not there might be a door about to come in your direction, or in your face maybe. Painted white lines can be extremely slippery, especially in the wet. So if you are riding on wet roads, try and avoid riding on or along painted white lines, because there is very little in the way of grip.
Yeah, try and keep your bike as upright as possible when crossing white lines, especially wider ones like here on a zebra crossing. So keeping your bike vertical will improve traction, and any slight or moderate lean or tilt, especially in the wet, could result in a fall, as we're about to demonstrate. Take it away, Simon.
Whoa, not too much. See how slippery that was?
What? That was nuts! It just slid! So, stay alert, look up and ahead, not down, scan the road in front of you and also ride at a speed that will allow you to react given the road conditions.
Now, from things to do on a bike to things not to do on a bike. We've got 10 of them. You can watch a video about them just up there. Or to see how to fix the 5 most common roadside mechanical problems, click just down there.
And to subscribe to GCN, it is absolutely free. Click on the globe.